welcome everyone to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Black Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So East Carolina's offense will go to work first. On the run, it's Frazier. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give from the gun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Just going to keep it after the snap. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Cadets offense has its first opportunity of the day. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Black Knights are on the move. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Quickly complete. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Army! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
East Carolina has it back. Pirate offense will go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Tuggle. Got room at the 35. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bring in the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Pirates decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to...
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. That's exactly what you'd expect from this brave old Army team, getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, they know who they are, they know what they want to do, and they're going to run the football at you early and often in this football game.
And the Black Knights in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Running back searching for a hole. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. On the run, still looking. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Nice move there. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. The quick out. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
East Carolina, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Price. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle, because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. After giving up that score, now it's in right down the middle. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Pirates are in the hurry-up. Run in the red zone, it's Frazier. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Touchdown, ECU! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that. Going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right?
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Black Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the ground. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Black Knights have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. Second and goal now, they get the big stop.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Flowers. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the top. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit.
Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Throws to the tight end. Got a man. It's Wicks. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Pirates will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Frazier. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tuggle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Pirates. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the 2nd half.
14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wade. Makes a move. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining 1st half than you? And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
The Pirates will line up to kick off and start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
It'll be third and long. Offense changing the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Pirates come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Frazier. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
21.
He'll bring it out. It's Wade. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the... There he goes! They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll give it to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Quick completion on the out. Beck's going for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they do.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Wicks. And he'll be brought down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Throwing right. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Pirates want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And it's no good. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Still looking on the move. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up fourth down.
Offense facing.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Makes a grab past the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Red pass is complete. Touchdown, Army! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Throws for the tight end. Already find a hole in that secondary. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big late in the game. You know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Pirates line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll ride his man on the option. Gives it on the option. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Turning it on. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Black Knights will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Black Knights trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Try to barge their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. And the Black Knights headed quickly to the line. Trying to barge in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Whips. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Black Knights. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Nice move to pick up yardage.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. He gets a block, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, walk out here with the dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And let's just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center quarterback.
Trying to beat the D deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Now improvising. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Frazier. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After this, it'll be a wrap. On third down, he drops to throw. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone, won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had